I'm going to pick up these onions today, and I'm going to put them in this bucket. May trim off some of the greens. I'm going to put them in this bucket, take them to the carport where they can dry a little. Let me ease up here just a little bit with this dingo. We've got a whole bunch of them, and you know, we need to get them up off this ground. They've laid here for a day or two, and I think some of them's cured pretty well. We want to cure them. We don't want to cook them. I believe, yeah. So you can take these once they cure pretty good and just snap them. They'll snap off. I mean, you see now, there's one that's been under there. It's a little pliable. So snip it off. They'll dry off, them tops will dry out. I ain't got time. I guess I've got time. I'm just not gonna take time for all these to cure. And believe me, on top of these is lots of little sets. I wish I had a place for all these to go. I'll just leave an inch or two on the ends of these. Just like that. Just take these up. And we're gonna trim them. Let's see, right here's a mess. I'll show you how fast that we can trim them. Some of them, it's like I say, is dry, they'll snap. Some of them isn't, so we're gonna help them without fighting with them. We're just gonna nip them right off. Need to get them up, because I'll assure you that it'll be raining in the near future, and I need to be out here. I need to be out here doing something else. Definitely. Definitely do. See, now, like right here, I'll probably go through these. There's tons of these little top sets. Like on this top of this one onion here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sets that will grow. That will grow, definitely. But these are bigger. These are bigger. I like to pull them apart. If there's any stuck together, I like to pull them apart. And that way, if something was to happen to one of them and it rots, I just don't like them together. Let's put it that way. Take them apart. If there's a bulb with, and you can tell there's 7 or 8, 5 or 6 in it. I'll show you one in a minute. What I'm talking about. You'll know. We just snap them off, man. In this case, we're cutting them. This one, I'll give you an example. I don't want to, not on that one, because that's pretty solid. Okay. Now, here, we'll just, I'm telling you, Them old bugs. I despise them. We'll reach here and get us a handful. Lay right in there. And we'll reach right here, pull them up, and get us another big handful. And lay them in there. Just like that. Okay. I'll show you one. I'll find one in here that it'll make sense. This one right here is one like I was talking. If you take that and look at that, you can tell but you can tell it's pretty solid. Two pretty heavy stalks right here. So just pull them apart. That one broke off. Trash that. So that one would eventually made something, but it didn't. So you don't want that laying beside this one, because more than likely that will rot away. Now here's one. Let's see how this goes. This one seems to have 2 or 3 in it. Take that apart, see there? Now this one is just a stalk. It's got, that's the seed stalk, the top set stalk. It ain't got no roots on it. It's not gonna grow from that. That's not what we want in this mess anyway. We want the little sets. They're drying well out here. See, now right here's a cluster that's got 1, 2, 4, 3 or 4 in it. Just whack them off. Whack that off. I like to leave the roots on there, because the way I think, if that root can suck water in, it can also release moisture out of that. We're drying these, right? We're drying them. Now here's let me get a piece of candy. I see another piece of candy over here I'm gonna get too. Look at that. This is something that I guess we take for granted, or I know I do. I like to every once in a while kind of look through these, and it's like I say, these are ever-bearing strawberries. Ever-bearing. You come out here just about every day, you're gonna have something to eat. And I don't know what better treat you could get than a handful of good sweet strawberries. That's that sickness I was talking about. Be doing one thing, jump up on another. Those are sweet. A little tart, but it seems like these are sweeter to me than those June berries we growed. To me. That and dead ripe. Back to what I come out here for. Here in a minute I want to show you something I forgot yesterday. And I forgot to show you out here in the garden. Now here's that big head of garlic that I was going to let go to seed that I knocked over. And they make a pretty flower. I was gonna, you see, if you let them go to seed, here, look how little. That's elephant garlic, little. But you know, it puts all of its energy up here. You cut them scapes off, which that is a scape. I'm gonna cut it off. That's the scape right here that we picked earlier and ate. Now I just happened to miss that. And of course, it's over here out of the way. Do you see the difference? All the energy went to this, not to that. Now, you know, we can have seeds or we can have garlic, according to what you're after. So we're gonna take this garlic, cut it right there, and we'll lay it right here with that other one. And I'll pick it up here in a day or two. There's a few. Yeah, let's pick it up in a day or two. I'm sure there's some right out there in these. If you look, I got 3 or 4.
Okay.
You find any? There's no need for me to sit here and do this all day. I'll turn it back on when I get done, and we'll go from there. We're gonna not cut all these off, but the majority of them. And I'm gonna tie a few, and we'll cut the tails off. But I'm gonna tie a few of these, and we'll hang them up in the barn. I mean, where we got the garlic hanging. These is pretty tough. We'll have to bear down on them. And then I can just take them, put a knot in them, like so. And then we'll trim them. We trim them right now, because I don't want all that on. We'll just trim them off. Tell you how I'm gonna trim it. With a knife. So much quicker, I think. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Now, we can hang these right here for now. And I'll just go ahead and lay that string out there. That's why I try to lay these straight. It's still hard to keep everything just in line there. It is. See now where these is laying under them, they could get, they could rot up. You start rotting it, and we don't want that. Okay, that ought Ought to yoke that one down, shouldn't it? Four bundles we'll tie up just to see. We want to do things a little different every time, and that way we can eventually sort out the best way to do things here. Which I think maybe I already know. I ain't for sure though. Ain't for sure. Ain't 100% for sure. Got 99. There's no need to wrap that one. I'll just have to keep a close eye on these. Definitely. Definitely a close eye. Because I sure don't want to let them all go to waste. There we go. Now I'm gonna go hang these up. I want to take you over here and show you the garlic that we hung up, that we've got drying. Let's go look at it. That's the garlic that we got drying. We hung here a while back. And here is the remainder of those Egyptian walking onions that we just tied up. Most of them's in that bucket. I'll wheel around there and show you. Now I just hung them up there to see how they do. Don't miss that. That's the remainder of last year's Hickory King corn. The remainder, I say. Garlic. It's drying good. Look at them tops. Look at them tops, how they've dried. And that ain't been there long. A week, maybe, if that long. Well, I think. I don't remember. I've done in swipe too, off of that bundle right there. Cut yesterday evening. I'm afraid that I'm not going to have enough to eat and seed, but I usually do. Now I'll whip over this way and I'll show you, if I can, the garlic, the onions that are in the the dingo. Bucket laying full of them there. The Egyptian walking onion. See, there, the bulb's not big, but you got to understand most of them is there were several in a group. Back to the garlic. I know everybody saw garlic till they're sick of it. That's it.